Welcome back to Disco Elysium. We are in the dreamland. I think we're drinking too, which shouldn't be. Guess let's go to the body. Hello? It's me. I am hanging up there.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Oh no. What? What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry.
Harry!
Answer the question.
Is that me, Harry? I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
What? Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
I left?
Oh no, funky baby, you stayed.
Funky
It was the
baby?
rest of it that left.
Oh no.
Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick,
Oh no.
watching it go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back, I'm sure.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me.
We just need intense rehab.
You failed Elysium.
Oh no. What is Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Have I seen this person before?
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed.
Gross.
Stinky boy.
Don't do gross. Don't call me stinky boy. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit, thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
No. What? No.
Oh, yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes, too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
I don't like the way you're singing to me. Oh no, I had a bad dream, but at least I remembered my name. Maybe I can introduce myself to Kim now. Good. Good, buddy. Oh, lift yourself up.
Good going, buddy.
Oh, what the heck was that? I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting, rejuvenating. Is that how it goes? How it's going to be when I close my eyes?
Oh,
What the heck was that?
just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell's going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
No, I don't want to be a
You're
druggie.
too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life. No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed. Yeah, that's right. We're not going to go looking for whatever drugs are. I assume speed is speed, like the drug.
Speed is a potent central nervous
Yes.
system stimulant.
Stimulant.
It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor?
I don't know, man.
It's power, man. It's professionalism. It makes you feel like you're young again and ready to detect. Ready to go to war against the world.
I don't want to be on drugs anymore, so I'm going to say no.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
It's fine. I'll just make it happen. Did I leave the water on all night? Or is it broken? I can't remember. That's... Kim is over here, right? Hello, Kim. Maybe he's downstairs. Where am I? Oh, that's like a little breakfast nook thing. Good morning.
Morning.
Gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here. Men who drink beer for breakfast? There's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Okay. Were these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's
That's okay.
them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
Okay. Let's roll. We're gonna
One
ask
more
them
thing
questions.
before we do.
Yes.
We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Okay.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But Aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
They're in no hurry
sorry.
to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Well, we're going to take Kim's thoughts into consideration. I need to find 20 real to pay for your room, or it'll be locked. Well, let's pay now. I have money.
Can I help you?
About my bill for
Got
tonight.
the 20 real?
Yes.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Got it. I have I have enough money. Hello, madam.
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
She turns back
I'm
to
glad
the
to
weary
see you again,
smile.
dear.
Good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Oh no. What's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
Yeah. And why did you need to use the phone?
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Uh-oh.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances at the window toward the bay.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something interesting.
What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be
Whoa.
back on Monday.
The water lock is broken,
What could be keeping them?
right?
The water lock, that was broken. Could
Yes.
this be it?
The water lock, to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
You may not believe it, but it looks like some maniac crashed his motor carriage into it.
Oh, sweetie, if it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you both.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Yeah.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
It will, and I will.
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation.
Vanilla murder.
And if you see him,
investigation.
let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Okay. Excuse me, I almost choked. Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Does Kim not care about insects? No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Oh.
Ah yes, Phasmatodea, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves,
Oh.
that sort of thing. Ghost insects, colloquially.
Colloquially. Colloquially. I am a smart man for
Where
not
other
knowing anything.
phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insular Indian coast. Hence its name, the Insular Indian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
Looks you in the eye and nods thoughtfully.
To be honest, this animal sounds like a cryptid. You wouldn't happen to be searching for some kind of gnome of Jeroma, would you?
I smell pseudoscience, he's thinking. Not a big fan of that.
Oh.
It's simply elusive. So much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Establishment. I thought so.
Does it have cool powers? Is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
What makes you think that the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
So a newspaper clipping is evidence.
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insular Indian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
You seem really excited about this cryptid.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insular Indian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
Does it have a cool power?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years, centuries even.
That's not special at all. Of course it blends in. Most insects do. You don't even have to be a stick insect for that.
Okay, so what's so special about this stick bug then?
Oh dear, I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
The woman's face flushes with embarrassment.
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
Help her now, ma'am. Glad we could help her. You studied law?
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Her entire character has shifted.
Yeah.
This young woman is cold as ice.
You're the gardener.
No, I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Oh.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does.
She points to the man on her right. On her right? Okay.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if
Yeah.
you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
It doesn't. The fun thing about being arrested is that you don't have to agree to be arrested to be arrested. What's your role in all this? What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? What are you going to do to me? Why are you so aggressive? Why are you so aggressive?
You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Just dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police? We let you off easy, miss. Don't think it will happen again.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, the tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Oh, let's do that. Let's ask those
Let's.
questions. I don't want to talk to her right now. I don't want to talk to any of them right now. But I do want to look in here. It's a bowl. There's spit in it, reeking of tobacco. Disgusting. See hawthorn bushes outside. Okay. Photos of men in overalls toting guns and Union placards. Let's check on a couple things. There's Kuno over here. Kuno, again. Good lord, don't you children have something to do?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kuno, I found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
5,000 years? A phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
Then how did I find your shack?
Can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit.
He says to himself, then turns to you.
How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Found a plate covered in powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Makes sense that he's on drugs.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
With the tube of magnesium.
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it was.
You could use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's going to use it against you, Kuno.
I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at your eyes bulging. Oh, Kuno.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're going to OD and you're going to fucking die.
I've heard enough of
Good
this.
call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
If I want to do... I can do an empathy, and then I can re-talk to him about this. Okay.
Kuno doesn't...
Let's check on this. Let's see if it melted enough for us to get it open. Nope. Let's go inside.
This orange machine is dead still. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you. No,
Okay.
this is going to... If you want to try again, then you need...
Equip the prime
Okay.
bar.
Jeez, crackers.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Still too low. Okay. So let's go and turn in... I have some bottles that I can turn in. Not really sure what I
The
need.
tear
for-
machine stands in the... Your bottles clunk into the...
I had 6 of them. I guess let's go back to inside the... We didn't really we went in here through this door thing. But then it was time to go to sleep, so we didn't really explore everything back here. So let's go back in here. No? This is wrong. Is... Okay. Make it happen. Find Morel, the cryptozoologist. Yes, I will. Don't worry. Oh, okay. I can do this one. Information about the... Oh, hello.
In the morning light, the white on blue police livery on the motor carriage cannot but catch your eye.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to? No, no time for that. We can't get distracted. That's the drugs trying to get me.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42.
Okay.
It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict.
Okay.
So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Do you know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
Okay.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
Okay.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn whose armor this was.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then. 57th, over and out.
Okay.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Okay. So we got a little bit of information. This way. Okay. Let's go finish exploring up here. Pardon me, excuse me, hello. Okay. Thought there was gonna be a person in here. Like, oh no! Okay. Oh. Pick up this bottle. I missed it.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads.
Okay. So it's René. René. There's a button, but I don't want to push it quite yet. I want to look around here. Oh, I auto-saved. Ultra Series glove. Okay. Take that. Banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves on red. Hello?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
Like all the best songs.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't notice you. Hello?
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
Hi.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his, kind face. What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am, yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
What's going on here? Look at the mountains of containers rising behind him. Okay.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
What's underneath those red covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Okay, well, you're sweet. You've been very
Oh,
helpful.
no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
What's in that container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
I'm lurking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs and continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find the man.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. Have fun. Coffee's giant thermos says it's still lukewarm. Ah, hello. You're here. There was nobody in here yesterday. I came very late at night, though.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Well, I assume people coming into his office is pretty normal occurrence here.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Hello. Let's get straight to business. There's a dead body in a tree.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two
My
to
name
stop
Dubois?
by. Please, have a seat.
Harry Dubois? Oh my god, I'm learning so much. Please have a seat. He gestures to the tiny chair opposite of his giant
I'm
desk.
Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
And relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
That's Detective Dubois, apparently. The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
Okay.
Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
No, I want to. Dubois is a cool last name. I take
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Gives you a sly wink. Let's remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
No.
It's violating your backside.
I'm being violated.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Points at it again.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Why is he giving me this? I guess we'll take it, but not say anything.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
No.
No, it's cool.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole
Lord
of
have
fear.
mercy.
Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it
Jeez.
right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Oh, jeez. Don't panic. Oh, no. Oh, no. My butt is hurting. And I took the giant check and it put me down low. I guess...
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
No.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh, it's gonna make me try. Let's try.
God, you're
Nope.
sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Oh, Lord. No. I'm not about to try. I'm not about to cry.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
What
I
is
need to
this
take one of these.
Mr. Dubois he keeps repeating? What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. Oh no, oh no. I guess I'll slide
Mr.
down.
Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Yeah, I think I'm having a panic attack, man.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind of throw-in motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what.
I don't
As
know.
entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Thank you. Why are you so obsessed with me, Everard? Everard?
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
Then you know who killed him.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Say nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Then why won't you just
Yes,
talk?
that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
You've heard wrong, Everard. We're not.
Oh, you're being too modest, my friend. But don't worry. This annoying thing I have is completely legal. I just need you to open a door.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Alright, I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
He flicks his fingers.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Why? You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
Well, very low. Because I
I
didn't even
think
know
the
it could
odds of
happen.
that are very
Yeah.
low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory's fine. I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Okay. Probably my name.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everard over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
I've read the shipping folders before. I actually have a really high chance of this.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
Lol, it's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Nice.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Could you help me get the dead body down from the tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt, a steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
So I want to say nothing just to let him sweat it out a little bit, but let's not throw our hand too quickly.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and smiles.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
Alright, he picks up the handset of a radiophone to his right, then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down.
Okay.
And Jean, please take it easy with the race science. That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race science.
He hangs up and turns back to you.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He's the big impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy.
Okay, so, what was his name? Motorhead or something? His name is Jean-Luc? Or do we know a Jean-Luc? I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. I'm not a jealous guy.
Okay. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Galmont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
Okay.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Jeez, okay. Everard, Joyce seems to think the Union's low-balling her.
Yes, yes. Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Alright, let's talk
Of
about something
course,
else.
Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
Okay.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everard doesn't mind.
I won't tell her any of this.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Alright, I'm gonna leave now.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
He reaches into his drawer and pulls out a plastic card. Thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out.
Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Yeah, sure. Try and check. Fingerless gloves. Pretty cool gloves. Okay. Bert asks you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse backyard. Intimidate the occupant. Do what you have to do. Everard is promised to give you info about the case in return. Go to Measurehead, not Musclehead. Measurehead on the gates and ask him to get the body down. Okay. You have to like kind of go around a way in here that I don't really understand, so. Okay. Oops. Oh, Measurehead. Go all the way back. This is kind of an out of the way area for you to have your office in, isn't it? Let's push this big button.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Let's push Marsh.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay. All right.
And, with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Okay.
The rusty control panel grows warm to the touch, then grows cold. It is finished. A faint smell of burning rubber reaches your nostrils.
A short
A
circuit.
short circuit.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers. Except for seeing the crane in action. which I admit was satisfying.
Alright, we're gonna turn it off.
Crane does not return to its original position.
It was important so we could see what's going on in here. I want to see what this is.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
No. Oh, it's totally different. I don't want to paint it. I'm just drawn to it.
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crane.
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container.
Maybe. Maybe not.
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement. No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
So I can't open it. Okay. Oh. I'm stuck. There. We'll figure that out some other time, I'm sure. See if we can talk to Musclehead. Measurehead, sorry. Okay. We need to also talk to... It's raining. This guy.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
No, labor utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Everett said you had a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here.
Okay.
And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. A wink.
Polar weasel? Oh. I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend.
Oh no. Was that racist?
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Oh no, I think I accidentally was racist. No, I try so hard.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
Everard.
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
Different? Oh no, not the gardener. Janitor. Got it.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Yeah. Shh, how dare they? Anything else I should know about the task? This weasel person? When he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He takes a sip from his flask.
He means he's not going to tell you, cause he doesn't know.
Okay.
But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
Any idea who killed the hanged man?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The merc was hanged. The very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example, harbors.
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were Pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Okay, adios. Call me mañana. I need to get up here, because we need to talk to Measurehead. Hi, Measurehead. I need your help.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Okay, Everard told you to help us get the body down from the tree.
So it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior. Then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Okay.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
There's a but.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Okay then, whatever.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
So now do I have to wait here?
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Yes. Where are you with Measurehead, honey?
Look at him. His craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what?
Yes.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I don't. I've seen enough of that dead body already.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everard's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Is he talking to me? It's none of your business.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez.
Uh-oh.
It's Kuno. Then, the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
I don't know that I did a good thing, but I guess it's done.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
There's been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep order.
And what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
I guess, isn't Everard the Union boss white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma
I could really get under his
much
skin.
deeper than that.
He turns his eyes toward the harbor, seemingly bored with you. Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront International Capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did.
Okay.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Okay, I'm
He
done.
looks toward the harbor.
We're done. Thanks, Metalhead, Measurehead. Alright, Kim. The body should finally be down. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. I guess let's turn in this bottle while we're standing right here.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk.
Okay. I have a level up. I can't do empathy though. Can't do empathy. Should I do physical instrument? Physical instrument. Enjoy healthy organs. Yeah, let's do that. Can't hurt. Okay. Did he just break down the tree to get the body down? Hopefully Kuno is gone now. Nope, he's still there. What an annoying little kid.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Okay, a field autopsy.
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
Okay.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Don't you have someone else for this? A doctor? Don't we have someone else to cut him open? Got it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Alright, so right now we're gonna leave because I need to save real quick, and then we're actually going to finish the episode here for today, and we'll start with the field autopsy, I guess, in the next one. But thank you everyone and anyone who was watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.